Hi, it's me again. Um, this this video is about no contact. Um, I decided to go no contact with my narcissistic mom around 8 months ago. There's a lot of things that led up to it, and one of the main things was learning about narcissism and learning about how much a hold people with narcissism have on you. I never realized how much a hold that she had on me. So going no contact was the most healthiest thing that I've done, I believe, for myself. My mother and I have a relationship to where I'm in her life and out of her life, I'm in her life, I'm out of her life, and I'm the one who's crying and begging for her to come back. And what is the most weirdest thing I always known a pattern was she will make me feel all comfortable and loving again, and we're close, and I become vulnerable and can share things within my heart with her. And I'm thinking, this time we got it together. This time we're actually getting along, and we're talking about books, and we're talking about normal kind of things. Maybe this time it's going to take a totally different path. But out of nowhere, out of the blue, I'll receive an email saying something like, "How could you do this to me?" And I'm thinking, what now? I'm always a person with a narcissistic mother. You're always feeling like you're on edge. Something's going to happen. You don't know how to fully relax when you're with this person. Back in your mind, you have situations rolling. You're just waiting for it to happen sometime. And so I get emails that'll say things like, "How can you do this to me? What kind of daughter would do this to her mother? Any other daughter will be loyal. Shame on you for not being loyal to me. Shame on you for basically disagreeing with her. Because she's my mother, she expects me to be on her side. Always. Can't disagree with her. You're not being loving if you don't. Here she is presenting truths to you, and I'm supposed to feel so lucky because she's sharing things with me." And she'll flat out deny she says things. Like, I have this one memory. I was around 14. I was very rebellious, and I think a lot of teenagers are rebellious when they have narcissistic parents, because they just feel like running away and fleeing. Well, anyways, it was during Christmas time, and this is so traumatic for me, is that I remember what I was even wearing. We were fighting in the kitchen about God knows what. Then all of a sudden she looks at me and she says, "You know what, Christina? I don't love you." And I remember I felt very alone, and if your mother doesn't love you, then who can love you? And I felt like God loved me. I felt totally alone. And I just curled up in a ball and started crying, being in that moment, feeling alone. Then all of a sudden, I feel a hand on my shoulder, and she says, "Christina, I love you. I just needed to test you to see where your heart was at." That is a very cruel thing. And I have sons of my own, and I could never say those words to them, ever, no matter what they were doing. I don't know, this has affected me very much. And I asked my mother about that day, and she flat out denied it. Flat out saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, that didn't really happen, that it was just my imagination, maybe I was dreaming or something, but that did not happen. 100% that happened. And even though she started making me doubt myself, my mother's really good at that, I knew 100% sure that it did happen, because I remember what I was wearing. I wore this teddy bear shirt that she picked out, by the way, in these black sweats. It was just a very traumatic day. And I remember when she told me that she loved me, she just wanted to test my heart. I felt relief that my mother loves me and she's taking me back. And then I passed her test, and you know, everything was okay between her and I. If I only knew then what I know now, I would have never been so hurt. I would have never been so traumatized. See, looking back on these things, my decision to go no contact, again, is one of my healthiest choices I've ever made for myself. I don't want nothing to do with this person any longer. She smears my name on Facebook, saying these horrid things about me, which aren't true. And no matter what, everyone believes her and not me. And that's when I started more reading about narcissism and how they think and what they do and how they attack, how they put doubts in your mind, how they get people against you, gaslighting, all these things. And something clicked. And I told myself, why in the world would I want to be friends with any of these people who'd believe her? Who believe these awful, disgusting lies? Why would I want their approval? Why would I want to have any contact with people that believe this crap? Something clicked. And that's when I stopped caring about what other people thought about me. All her, quote, fans. Not friends, fans, because she blocks anybody that disagrees with her. Well, this is almost 8-10 minutes, or I'll talk till 10 minutes. So no contact, this is what I do. I block her from Facebook, all social media. If she has written an email, I blocked her email, but if somehow she slips through, it's not even opened, I delete it. If I ever received snail mail from her, it won't be opened, it would be returned to sender, or I'll just rip it up. Any kind of gifts, boxes, it'll be not opened and returned to sender. I made it clear that I want no contact through family and friends. Don't come to me about asking about my mother, or if I wonder how my mother is. I do not let myself ask how my mother is. Maybe sometimes in my head I wonder how my mother is, but I don't voice that. So no contact whatsoever. It's been 8 months now, and I feel good. I feel free to not worry about what she's thinking of me, or how loyal I'm not, how bad of a daughter I am, how shameful I'm a daughter I am. I don't have to worry about my mother anymore. I always felt like I had to take care of her. I always had to satisfy her feelings of sadness. Had to always stick up for her. Had to always protect her. Everything that maybe a husband does for a wife. That's who she wanted me to be. And I don't want to take that role anymore. I don't. So it's almost 10 minutes. And this is just the beginning of what I'm going through with no contact. If you are having doubts, and if you are wondering if you should go no contact, I'm telling you, go no contact. It'll change your life like it's doing mine. Talk to you later. Bye.